Chad citizens have gone to the polls to elect new leaders. Analysts say Mahamat Idriss Deby, who seized power the day rebels killed his long-ruling father Idriss Deby in April of 2021, is most likely to win. The elections coincide with a temporary withdrawal of US troops from Chad, an important Western ally in a region of West and Central Africa that has been courted by Russia. SABC News' Khayelihle Khumalo has more for us.
The moment of truth has arrived in N'Djamena, Chad. Voters have headed to the polls 3 years after their military leader, Mahamat Idriss Deby, seized power in the first presidential election in Africa's Sahel region that has been experiencing a wave of coups. Deby has promised to deal with security, strengthen the rule of law, and increase electricity production.
It's not easy to lead a transition in Chad, but for 3 years I ensured the continuity of the state. I preserved the unity of our country. I preserved peace. I organized the inclusive national dialogue. I organized the constitutional referendum. I believe I have honored my commitments, and that's why many of you have called for me to run. I believe that many of you have called for me to run because I am a man of action. Because I am a man who respects these commitments.
Since replacing his father at the helm of the oil-producing country, Deby has remained close with former colonial power and long-time ally France. With other junta-ruled Sahel countries like Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger have told Paris and other Western powers to withdraw and turn to Russia for support.
Today is the voting day, and thank God we have come to vote for our President of the Republic. May God preserve him and our country. We are behind him because he has promised to fight unemployment. We hope he will give our children jobs once he is elected.
It is a source of pride for me and for the whole delegation to be here today. In this first office to observe, I say, observer, it's task. After here, we will move on to the other offices to observe. What is sure and reassuring is that we can already see that everything is going smoothly. In other words, Chadians have accepted democracy in Chad.
Meanwhile, Chad's opposition leader turned Prime Minister Sassès Masra is also taking part in the elections. Provisional results are expected by May 21st and final results by June 5th. If no candidate wins more than 50% of the votes, a runoff will be held on June 22nd. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.